1976 Porsche 930 Turbo. It's the Atom of the Clan. 1976 was the first time that Porsche had a turbocharged car in its production car lineup. Funny looking back on it now, it's only got a 3-liter engine, only produces 238 horsepower. Today's turbos produce well over 400. And yet at the time, it was called the Panzer of Porsches. Both the turbos, the first year and the last year of the 911, 930 turbos, are much less refined than the current generation of turbos, especially the water-cooled ones. But they have a kind of edginess and raw, visceral feeling that enthusiasts really like. I happen to like it too. The interiors are so Spartan and simple. Now this is an era before there were a lot of safety regulations that were coming into place, so you could have less complicated dashes. Whenever I'm in a 911, I immediately know that I'm in a 911. They have that wonderful sloping nose because there's no engine up front, so you don't need to have the bulk there. You have the two fenders with the headlights coming out there. It's almost like they're showing you the way to go on the road. It's interesting the difference in prices between the first year, 76, and the final year, 80. This car, the auction company says, say, $175,000 to $200,000, and the estimate on the other car, the 80, was 70 to 90. Now, part of that's because they built so few, just 530 of this 1976. But to really appreciate this car, you need to be out somewhere where you can put your foot in it, spool the engine up, have the turbo kick in, and then bang off your shifts as you get to redline in each gear. It's a car that's designed to be, what I would call almost driven in anger. And it rewards you when you drive it that way. The harder you push this car, the more interesting it becomes. Yes, I'm sure it has a lot of oversteer and you have to be very thoughtful when you go into turns and when you brake, but it rewards you for mastery. And that's kind of what these early Porsches were about. Tremendous potential, but you have to be a very thoughtful driver to unlock them.